Imagine having a reverse Yelp where we rate customers on their attitudes, manners, and how well they tip. What review would you leave? Apparently the basic front desk bell is too complicated of a mechanism to operate for this person. Also demanded that I reduce her rate because we ran out of complimentary coffee and she couldn't wait the 2 minutes it would take me to make a new pot. Insulted the housekeepers too. 0 stars. Edit. Wow. My first silver. Thank you, kind stranger. Nice, pleasant man. Always orders the same sandwich every time, making preparing for him simple despite the complicated sandwich. Tips well. Never talks longer it takes to complete his order. Also, the only male regular over 50 that doesn't leer at my underage coworker. 5 stars. She walked into the store and complained that outside smelled of gasoline. I told her we would address that issue as soon as an employee became available to do so. Customer is apparently unaware they are pumping gas at a gas station when complaining about the scent of gas. Perhaps she could consider not huffing it while filling her tank? Edit. Holy schnickies, my most upvoted comment ever is about someone sniffing gasoline. Tears of joy. She lied about her hair history, wanted white blonde in one session on her virgin dark hair that the strand test determined was a lie. Said she could do it herself at home, turned hair orange instead. Came back to get a color correction and after explaining why she couldn't have blonde she said she'd settle for anything but orange and lighter than the dark. Gets a beautiful chocolate, caramel color and cries because it's not blonde and too expensive, and also leaves no tip. -5 stars, not worth my time. Came in. Ordered. Ate their food in silence. Left minimal mess and a reasonable tip. Then buggered off. My perfect customer. 5 stars. The lady who yelled at me on the second day of my first job over the price of milk can have a solid 1 star. Stupid cunt kept trying to order a cheeseburger without cheese even though I was trying to save her money by suggesting to instead order a hamburger. Fast forward 30 seconds and she paid for the cost of a cheeseburger, but without the cheese. I hope she choked on it. 1 star. Very polite but also incredibly awkward for some reason. Saying thank you 5 times, when the waiter sets down their drink? Waiting 20 minutes to pay, because the waiter looks busy? If that's what you meant, I'm your customer. Her kids dropped the popcorn so she asked me for a broom to let them clean it up themselves. I said it wasn't necessary but she insisted that she wanted to raise them to be conscious of the fact that when they make a mess someone has to clean it up. Nice lady. 5/5. Makes me think of the Black Mirror episode where everyone has a social score and others can see it. Came on opening weekend of one of the biggest movies of the year 5 minutes before the showtime and then was shocked they'd have to stand in line for their concessions. Then complained to management that they missed their movie. Like what did they think was going to happen? Like we'd have a reserved placed in line for them because of their obvious VIP status as King Douchelord of Asland? A customer walked in the front door of my very closed, curbside-only pub today and asked if we had any steak. He had to ignore a giant sign saying please stay outside, we will bring your phone, online order out to you. 0 out of 5 stars. I almost had a rage stroke. Edited to add. This is the second time he's done it. Guy comes in the middle of the festival, no reservation, by car, and blames me because it took him 2 hours to go the entrance of the city to my hotel because there are 200,000 people walking around the streets, and police barrages to help the flow of pedestrians. Then he blames me again because he did all of this for nothing because we're full. What did he think would happen, walking in with no reservation during the city's largest festival? 1 star, would not recommend. I just wish the lady that cuts my hair would discreetly tell me if I'm a good tipper or not. Edit. While I'm at it, how much goes on the tip line of a takeout receipt? I'm just making that shit up as I go. Totally not ready for reverse Yelp. You are the type of person who would do well on reverse Yelp.